Hi there, and welcome to today's vlog. We're coming towards the end of our holiday in the beautiful Cotswolds. What a wonderful area it is. I have to say that some of the shops are very expensive. You need to be quite well off to live in this part of the world, but it's a great place to come on holiday. We've loved exploring the local area. We've had some great weather actually. It's been cold, but lots of sunshine, so that's been great. I wonder, as a matter of interest, whether those who actually live in the Cotswolds always appreciate the beauty of their surroundings. It's often the case, isn't it, that someone who lives in a particularly beautiful part of the country or even the world, they don't always appreciate it because they have that beauty with them all the time. Early this week, it was the third birthday of our youngest grandson, Isaac, or Izzy as he's known to his family. He's a lovely little lad, full of fun, full of laughter. Of course, he gets crabby at times, like we all do, but most of the time he's happy and smiley and full of joy. His mum, Megan, our daughter-in-law, put some pictures on Facebook and to celebrate his birthday, and along with that, she wrote this: "I keep giving him kisses and cuddles and whispering happy birthday. And every time he was shocked and delighted it was still his birthday." So all through the day, he had that message from his mum, happy birthday, and I'm sure from his rest of his family too. And he kept, each time he was overjoyed that it was still his birthday, still had the opportunity to celebrate all that his birthday meant to him, even though it was only his third one. And that kind of got me thinking that there are times, aren't there, in life when we perhaps get used to things that we enjoy and appreciate. Maybe sometimes we take things for granted. Even the best parts of our lives, our loved ones or experiences or memories, we take for granted because we get so used to them. You may know the hymn, "Lead us, Heavenly Father, lead us." Well, in that hymn is a line that speaks about pleasures that can never cloy. And I'm sure that many people sing that line and don't actually know what the word cloy means. But really it has to do with, for example, if, let me give you an example of how that might work. Think of your favourite food, whatever that might be, and think that that favourite food was presented to you on a plate or in a bowl and you really enjoyed that. But just imagine that once you finished that favourite food, somebody brought another one for you. And maybe you think, well, I've had one, but I'll try again. And the second one probably wouldn't be quite as nice. And then maybe after you finish the second one, the third one came. And you think, oh, I can't really eat that as well. So cloying is when there's an abundance of something and it loses its attraction to you because there's so much of it, and yet what the hymn writer speaks of is the pleasures, the joys that we have in Jesus Christ that can never cloy, never lose their splendor, their joy, their brightness. But maybe sometimes even our relationship with Jesus, we allow ourselves to take it for granted and we don't rejoice in it. So really the message for us today is let's be like Isaac, and let's, every time we're reminded of the good things, or every time we think of the good things, or every time we enjoy them, let's not be someone who takes things for granted, but let's rejoice in them. I've just been reading the story of the Exodus, the people of Israel delivered from Egypt out of slavery and towards the promised land, and God commanded them every year to celebrate the Passover, when that would be a reminder to them of when God delivered them from slavery. They wouldn't take it for granted, but they would rejoice in it. So let's rejoice in all the good things that are part of our lives. Even in the tough times, there's still so much to give thanks for. Let's rejoice in God's love, which is new every morning. Let's rejoice in those who love us and watch over us, those everything that we enjoy in life, a gift from God. Let's just say thank you all the time. Let's be like Isaac and be overjoyed every time we think of all the good things in life. So God bless you. Thank you so much for listening today.